What's cracking, peeps? It's the A-Train coming back at you with another episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. We got a lot of things going on. So all the baits here are gonna be delivered at the Classic. So we got the Classic coming up right around the corner. We got the A-Train's birthday and the fish are spawning. So come with the A-Train, I'm gonna get you bit. So to start off, John Cruz and Cashion teamed up to make this rod. This is a 7'1" micro jig rod. So it's got many other uses, but this rod was perfectly designed, balanced for that micro jig. So the right amount of taper on it will give you good hook sets as small as that jig is. It's definitely what you need. You can also drop shot with it, throw your shaky head, but this was designed especially for that micro jig rod. Definitely check this out by Cashion. Next, by Bass Mafia, we got the 3700 series coffin in blue. This is a deep blue. I love the color. So just like your standard coffin trays, it's super durable. It's going to keep all the elements of water out, keep your hooks, your terminal tackle safe. It's just offered in this new color now. So for you guys that just like the color, or you like to color coordinate your different tackle, this was made just for you, so definitely check it out. All the trays inside are removable, so you can customize it according to your tackle needs. So definitely Bass Mafia, new color, check it out. Next, by 6 cents, we got the Divine Finesse ball head jig. So anytime you're faced with those super tough conditions, the weather doesn't want to cooperate, you're fishing behind other anglers, you always want to downsize. That's always going to get you a few more bites. With this Finesse jig, this is actually a unique jig. With that ball head, you could fish this in many different types of cover, shallow, deep water, good weed guard, but what's interesting about this thing is the hook. Yes, it's a finesse jig, but it's got a power rod hook on it. The bait keeper on that is real cool too. It's one of the screw-on types. So you can take whatever trailer you want, screw that on, that trailer's not going anywhere. So the skirt, is hand-tied. It's a combination of silicone and rubber. So whether it gets cold or not, you're still gonna get that flare with the rubber and all the special colors with that silicone. So this is definitely a jig. When the conditions get tough, this is definitely worth checking out. Next, by Scottsboro, we got the Phantom Finesse Underspin. This is a great little bait. So also when you're downsizing your baits, get those few little extra bites. They hit this one on the head. This one is about as close to perfect as you could find right here. Paid super close attention to the head. Very nice detail, 3D eyes. I love the hook on it. It's a 2-aught owner hook, super sticky. You're gonna connect with everything that touches that hook. It's also got that screw-on keeper too, so now you're gonna be able to keep those finesse swim baits locked on there, so now you can catch fish after fish, and having that smaller profile, you're gonna get bites that everyone else missed. So definitely get bit, step up to Scottsboro. Next, by Outcast, we got the Weedless Ned Head. So we already had the regular Ned Head, but now with the Weedless model, you're able to get this finesse bait, your Ned rig, into places you normally couldn't. In the jungle, in the slop, submerged vegetation, you could get this anywhere. It also allows you to kind of step up your line also, because you're gonna be faced with harsher elements fishing in that heavier cover. But with that weed guard on there, it's gonna protect that bait, get you in, get you out, and that's what you want with this weedless style of the Ned rig. So definitely check that out. Next, by Outkast Tackle, we got the chicken hair jig. So these bad boys, they excel in those warmer months where you got fish schooling up, those deep submerged rock piles, those ledges. These always get those fish's attention. But there's no reason why you can't throw this on one of those spawning bass's nest and get her to take a swipe at this thing. All that hair right there, it undulates, it flares, it has so much movement with just the slightest twitches of your rod. So this will definitely, not too many people see these things as a bed bait, but definitely give it a try, expand your horizons, something new, something the bass on beds probably haven't seen. So this has got many different uses, but it really excels in the summertime. So definitely check out the chicken. Next, and by popular demand, we got the Daiwa 95 suspending double clutch jerkbait. So I love this thing. I'm living proof these things catch fish. There's a tungsten weight transfer system in this, which allows you to bomb this thing a country mile. This bait has so much erratic action, it's gonna put pretty much most jerkbaits to shame. Just off the action alone, it's gonna draw strikes from some of the laziest fish. They have no choice but to come up and investigate and see where all the darting and slashing is coming from. I strongly suggest you get one of these. I promise you, you will get bit just like the A-Train. Next, by Molix, we got the Super NATO Walk. So this is a hybrid bait. It's got a solid head but a hollow body. So it was designed for walking the dogs, surface action. You run it across the mats. It's got a double frog hook, but also it's got other uses without having to change bait. So you could hold this thing underwater, allow it to fill up with water. Now the bait will be submerged and you could twitch it like you would a fluke, a slow go. It's almost got like a soft jerk bait action to it. So a couple different uses for this bait. It's definitely a hybrid bait. So definitely something new, something different. Definitely check it out. It's worth a shot. Next, by Jackal, and straight out of Japan, we got the Jackal Dune spinnerbait. So this little bad boy is awesome. When I saw this, I had to buy one right off the bat. So they paid great attention to the head on this thing. If you notice right behind the ears, behind the spot, there's two molded fins. That's gonna help with planing of the bait. This bait was made to be fished fast. Everything about this bait is fast, from the head slicing through water to the skirt undulating to the blades picking up maximum vibration. You fish this thing fast. And with the side fins on it, it's gonna help that bait track true. It's not gonna roll on you, it's not gonna turn on you, no matter if you wanna slow roll it or burn it. So this is definitely a bait worth checking out. Next, by Megabass, Chris Zaldane helped put this frog on the map. This is the Gabbit. Pay close attention to that mouth. It does more than just spit. That's one of the major attributes. This frog does spit, but also because of that design, it helps balance. So say a bass comes and blows that thing up. It's not gonna land back down. It's gonna allow it to stay belly up, which is also gonna increase your shot of getting that hook set. Super Weedless has got these little indentions where those hooks rest. That'll keep you clear from snagging. Won't fill up with water. They did an awesome job. The frog is super collapsible, exposing all that bite on those hooks like that. You're definitely gonna get bit. Definitely check these out. It's a little pricier, but sometimes you get what you pay for. Spend that money, check you one of these out. Last but not least, by Stanford Baits, the big show Terry Scroggins helped put this bait together. This is the Twin Men trailer right here. So this is designed to be the ultimate in bladed jig trailers right here. Most people use swim baits, which is fine and good. It uses that swim bait tail to kind of fight against the action of the bladed jig, which gives it that action. This actually works with it, and because of that, it is so erratic. You could fish this horizontally or even vertically. And either way, you're gonna get such good water displacement on this little bad boy. It's definitely gonna get those fish's attention. It's got other uses also. You could Texas rig it, you could blaze it across the surface with no weight. Many uses, but this was designed for those bladed jigs. Definitely step your bladed jig game up and get bit. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And for more information on the product seen here today, click shop or the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this week's episode, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let the A-Train know which of these products you're most pumped about.